Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay. Okay. I think something went wrong because I couldn't hear you. I was like hearing this weird noise, like ping, ping, ping.
Oh, oh,
Sorry.
I wonder why you didn't answer anything. I was like, oh, well, let's wait.
No, I couldn't hear you. It was like a music instrument, like a musical instrument, something like that. And I was like, okay. And then I
No,
was
no,
asking,
nobody experience. I can hear you perfectly now. I don't hear the echo anymore.
okay, okay, perfect. So can you please, I'm sorry about that. Can you please say that again?
Yeah, sure. Well, my name is Andrea del Pilar Contreras. I'm a student of sixth semester of bachelor degree in English as a teaching as a foreign language. So I'm also working as a teacher in a kindergarten right now here in Bogota, the city where I live. And each time I learn more, I get more passionate about this path of a career. I really enjoy teaching. I love this profession very much because I think that education is what will change the world in the future. And everything we do right now in the minds and the hearts of others can really make a big difference in the future. So that'll be it.
You said you are in sixth semester, right?
Yes, I am.
Ah, okay. And you were like doing the sessions with other group, or this is your first one?
Well, I did the sessions the past semester, but this semester I have problems and issues with my communications with my tutor. So I received the mails and all the information later on. The reason why I wasn't able to contact with any one of the taking session tutors till now. So this will be my first one
Ah,
this
okay.
semester.
Think that I don't know if it's my internet, it's my computer, but something is wrong. Like when you're talking, it just stops. We will just keep going. So today, we're gonna learn about relative clauses. And first, I would like to know if you guys have any homework or something in the course related with relative clauses, like a quiz, or I don't know if you have to send any project, say anything about relative clauses, or is something like new?
In my case,
New. Okay. And Alicia?
Hi, Tish. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Tish. I'm sorry. I don't know where is the homework. The last class, I don't can't take the class.
Okay, don't worry, I will send it again.
Thank you.
But have you like in your course in intermediate English two, do you have any homework related with clauses? Like I think it's one of the topic from unit one, but I'm not sure what kind of activities do you have related with relative clauses. So Pilar said she doesn't have anything related. Do you have something in the course, not here, like there? No? Yes? Alicia?
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Okay, sorry, I'll say it again. You're in intermediate English 2. In the
Yeah.
course, do you have any quiz or homework related with relative clauses
Notice. I not take the
for Unit 1?
notice.
Okay. Now I would like you to tell me what do you know about relative clauses, or if you know something, or if it's something completely new for you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm too busy and don't make the quiz.
The quiz? Which quiz?
I understand. I make the quiz for the Judith one.
Uh-huh.
Uh, may I don't take the quiz.
Oh, you didn't take it. But have you heard about relative clauses before? Do you know what is that?
No understand. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna write it over here. Here. Wait, wait. I wrote relative clauses. That's what we're gonna learn today. Have you heard about them? Do you know something about relative clauses?
Oh yes, the last class you talk about this.
Yeah, last class I said we are gonna learn about relative clauses. Do you know something about them?
No, really no.
Or no, it's new.
Yeah,
It's new?
yeah.
Okay. Pilar?
Well, I remember that they are part of a big sentence that is compounded by two sentences, something like that. That one of them is like the main sentence, and the relative clause is just giving more information about something or someone that in the sentence was mentioned before.
Yeah, perfect. That's like the meaning. Relative clauses are part of the sentence, but they are not essential. The sentence is fine without that part, but they just add meaning. So we have a sentence, one part is the main part, and the other one is the relative clause. They just add meaning, they are not a sentence for itself. If you like take them apart, one is gonna mean something, the main part, but the relative clause is not. It's not gonna mean like it can mean something, but it's not clear because it's gonna play like an adjective role. So it's not as clear as the main one. They are dependent of the main part of the sentence. They sometimes are called adjective clauses, so they are the same. Relative clauses, adjective clause is exactly the same. And it always start with a relative pronoun. I'm gonna share a screen with you guys because I want you to see something. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Here, relative clauses are clauses start with the relative pronoun who or whom. Whom is not as common as who. and is kind of picky, I might say. So we don't really use it. That, which, whose, where, when. Relative clauses start with them, those pronouns. Here are some examples. Do you know the girl who started in seventh grade last week? Who, after this, is a relative clause. You can just say, do you know the girl? That is a sentence. This part is one sentence. Do you know the girl? If I say, do you know the girl? It can be any girl. The girl over there, this girl over here, the girl from last week, can be any girl. So we add this part to specify which girl I'm talking about. Do you know the girl who started in seventh grade last week? So now we know which girl. The girl that started seventh grade. So we can just use the main part of the sentence and it makes sense. Do you know the girl is a sentence. It makes sense. But if I say who started in seventh grade last week, it's like who started what? Like it's not that clear. So this is the relative clause. After the relative pronoun. Here. Can I have the pencil that I gave you this morning? This part can be a sentence. Can I have the pencil? That is a sentence. That is a question. And can be that I'm just asking for a pencil. But if I want to be more specific, then I add the relative clause that I gave you this morning. Now I'm telling you which pencil, the exactly pencil that I want. Which pencil? The one that I gave you this morning. After that is the relative clause. A notebook is a computer which can be carried around. Relative clause. I won't eat in the restaurant whose cooks smoke. Relative clause. I want to live in a place where there is a lot to do. Where there is a lot to do. Relative clause. Yesterday was a day when everything went wrong. After when, start the relative clause. Now we have the pronouns and I'm going to tell you when we use each one of them. So if we are talking about a person, we use who, whom, that, or whose. If we're talking about a thing, we use which, that, or whose. See that we use that for both a person and a thing. Also, we use whose for both person and a thing, but we don't use who for a thing and we don't use which for a person. We do not. Example, do you know the girl who? Who because it's a girl and a girl is a person. Use a man that we can use it for both person and thing. An orphan is a child whose parents, whose are here for person. But if we are talking about a thing, do you have a computer with because it's a thing. Computer is a thing. This is a book whose author whose. A book is a thing, but we can use them for both. Any questions so far?
No, so far it's clear.
Clear? Alicia, any question?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Media? Media?
Hello, teacher. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Something rest.
Did you hear like the explanation or you want me to say it again? Like summarize the thing. Did you hear it? Did you understand? Media?
Yes, teacher.
Nidia, did you hear the explanation or you did not? Did you understand?
Sorry, teacher. I don't hear the explanation because I um, connect very little.
Okay, don't worry. So I'm gonna explain it for Alvaro and Nidia. I'm gonna like summarize, and if you have any question, just ask me. So we are learning about relative clauses today. Relative clauses that add more information to the main sentence. So in a sentence, we can have not necessary, but it can happen. Two parts. One is the main sentence, and the other one is the part of the sentence that gives meaning or add meaning to the sentence. So I'm gonna give you an example. If I said, do you know the girl who started in seventh grade last week? The main part of the sentence is, do you know the girl? But if I add, who started we are adding information after that who. Relative clauses start with relative pronouns like who, that, which, whose. I'm gonna share the screen so it's easier now. Here, they usually start with relative pronouns like who, whom, that, which, whose, where, when. Do you know the girl? This part is the main sentence, and after this pronoun is the relative clause. Who started in grade 7, 7th grade last week? Here, can I have the pencil? This is the main sentence, and that I gave you this morning is the relative clause starting with that, a relative pronoun. So in the sentence, everything that is after the relative pronoun, so sorry here, is the relative clauses. Are the relative clauses. Is clear? Kind of, you want me to explain a little bit more?
Tish, I'm sorry, I have a question.
Yeah.
Where is for the person or the thing? Where?
So where can be for that depends of what do you want to know. You can use it for a person or you can use it for a thing if you want to know where the thing is or where the person is. Where is for a place, when is for a time, specific time.
Time? Where?
Yeah, where where for a place. You want to know the place of something, the place of someone, where, time. You want to know when something happened or when something is going to happen. Something is related with time.
When?
Yeah,
Where?
when. Where is this a place?
Where?
Place.
Okay. Okay.
Time.
Okay. So,
Time. Now, here, which pronoun, which with thing. If we're talking about a person, we use who, whom, that, or whose. We're talking about a thing, we use which, that, whose. We can use that, like you can see, for both, and whose for both. Person, a thing. But we cannot use who for a thing, and we cannot use which for a person. Those This one is specific for a person, for a human. This one for a thing include animals. So the pronoun whose, I said before whose, is a possessive pronoun and it must be followed by a noun. I'm gonna give you an example. There is a boy in 8th grade whose father is a professional tennis player. Whose father? The boy's. So that means it's exactly the same if I say there is a boy in 8th grade. His father is a professional tennis player. If I'm saying whose, I'm talking about somebody else, thing, something, wherever. Possessive pronoun. I mean, you own something. Somebody owns something. And like I explained before, where and when I use it for place and time. Where for place, when for time. Here, relative clauses I use for give extra information. My ESL teacher. So this is the main part. I'm talking about my ESL teacher. Now here, after the pronoun, I'm giving extra information. Who came to Germany in 1986 likes to ride his mountain bike. This part after who is extra information. I just want to add things to like introduce you about my teacher. The heavy rain, which was unusual for the time of year, destroyed most of the plants in my garden. I'm giving you extra information about what happened with that heavy rain. In the summer, I'm going to visit Italy. where, see, where, I'm talking about a place, Italy, it's a place, where my brother lives. I'm giving you extra information. I don't need to say where my brother lives, but I'm giving you extra information. I'm using where because I'm talking about a place. Who because I'm talking about one person, my teacher. My teacher is a person. Which because rain is a thing. Here, the boy whose parents, I mean, this boy parents both work as teachers at the school, started a fire in the classroom. Whose parents? This boy parents. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. About Alicia,
Yes, teacher.
clear?
Repeat the question, please.
Yeah, clear?
Yes. I think
No question.
W question is for not only
You
for.
have a question? Sorry. Alvaro, Nidia, any question?
Hello, teacher and classmate. I don't have any question, but I need to practice more because I can a few understand.
Okay, we will practice.
Yeah,
Okay, but so far everything is clear?
Yes, teacher.
So you understood what I said?
Yes, teacher. I think W question is not only for question. In this example, is no question, is relative.
Which example? Can you share again? Which example?
Um, what is
Yeah, which is an example?
the place maybe? I think the W question is only for question, and now I learn is W is for other thing. I don't know. You understand me? Relative pronouns or association.
Alicia, I guess that what you're asking is if the same words who, which, whose, where, and when have two different uses in English language. And the answer is yes, they do. They actually work as WH questions when they belong to a question sentence, but in this case, they are just possessive pronouns. And when you use them as possessive pronouns, they work only to give extra information.
Okay, thank you, Pilar.
You're welcome. I guess Julie's having trouble with her microphone. Let's wait a little bit until she gets back on the group.
Yes, maybe off.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Hello?
Yes, teacher.
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong. I think it's my internet. I'm sorry. So, the last thing that I heard was that Alicia has a question, and that's all that I understood. But I didn't hear the question about one of the examples. So Alicia said that has a question. Can I know which question was it?
Yes, I thought about W question is not only for question. Now I understand. Pilar explained to me is for
Okay, yeah, that's true. We don't W question, not like those words not are exclusive for questions.
exclusive. Okay.
So, like for example, in this case over here, we are using them like a pronouns. So we are not really asking things. We are more like explaining.
Fine. Okay. Thank you.
So here we have some examples, and I want you to read choose one. So Alvaro, you're gonna start saying this one over here, this two.
Sorry, teacher, I read that.
Can you read those sentences over here? Here.
I like the person. I like the person who was nice to me. I don't know what. Teacher, reading that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just read this
No, teacher,
one.
the sound is
Just
bad. The sound is bad.
read them.
I can. I like the
Here.
person. The
Just
person was
read them.
okay. I like the person. The person was nice to me. That is the idea, or hi, teacher.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
clearly.
Hello?
How are you?
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I guess the problem is when you turn off your microphone. Like you should keep it on the whole session so we don't miss you.
Hello?
There we can hear you.
Okay. Jesus. I don't know what's wrong.
Just don't turn off your microphone. Something is going on with the line.
Yeah, I see that. I thought that you can hear me, so I turn it off and like I cannot hear you. I mean, now we can, but before.
Just don't turn off your microphone. Doesn't matter the interference because each time you turn it off, we lose you.
There you go. I can hear you. So I think it's my internet. I'm sorry about that. I don't really know what's wrong. So I'm gonna share screen again. And can you please read it again? I'm sorry.
Okay, teacher. Don't worry. I like the person. The person was nice to me. I like the person who was nice to me.
Yep. So in this first sentence, we're repeating part. I like the person. The person was nice to me. But here we are using who now.
Sorry, teacher. The signal is bad.
person who is
Hello, is anybody there?
Yes, Pilar, I am here.
Pilar,
Se me cayó todo.
Julie is off.
I know. Julie is off and Nidia also.
Yeah,
It's just the three of us.
maybe need take the new link.
She sent a new one?
Maybe she get the new link.
Probably. Let's check our emails in case she's trying through another address.
Yeah. Or maybe for Skype. Pilar, where you live?
I'm here in Bogota. Where are you, Alicia?
In Bogota too. You working in the kindergarten?
Yes, I am a kindergarten teacher.
Where?
Where I'm working in the north of the city. It's called Learning and Playing Kindergarten.
In Colonia?
Yes.
Okay. I working in kindergarten too.
Really? Where?
Yeah, in Ciudadela con subsidio. Portal
Oh, super nice.
Yes, it's good.
How old are your kids?
Okay, I administrator.
Oh,
Uh,
really? That's great.
yeah, for a long time. Maybe 50 years.
Wow. So you
Yeah.
have all the patience of this world.
Yes, I love my work. I love the kids. It's good. And sometimes I teach English for the kids.
Oh, that's great. And Alvaro, where are you?
Hi, Pilar, I am here at Girardot. It's near
How is
to.
the weather there?
Sorry?
How is the weather there? How is the weather right now?
Okay, sorry. The weather, your question?
Yes.
Now is it's cold.
Really? Because I guess Alicia and I are freezing cold here in Bogota. It's super cold.
Yes,
Yes.
raining. Afternoon is raining. Oh, it's great.
Our Girardot is very hot every day.
Alvaro, what do you do for living?
Okay, Julie, right.